Hi, I'm in the state that is credited with inventing the hamburger. That's right, they say the hamburger was invented right here. They also didn't vote for Prohibition, which makes it really cool in my mind and a perfect place to try some wine. Right now, I'm in Mystic, Connecticut. Beautiful little place known for a famous movie called Mystic Pizza. We're going to drive just a few miles away to North Stonington, Connecticut, quaint little town with a winery called Jonathan Edwards Winery. I hear it's fantastic, and I get to drink with some real nutmeggers. I guess that's what they call a person from Connecticut, a nutmegger. Who knew? Anyway, let's go see what they're pouring for us today. Connecticut is the perfect place for a wine adventure. After all, the state flag of Connecticut depicts 3 grapevines, each having 3 bunches of grapes. Connecticut was one of the original U.S. colonies and is a place of many firsts. Connecticut was the birthplace of the hamburger and the lollipop. The first dictionary and the first phone book was published in Connecticut. And the first steel mill in the United States was in Connecticut. Connecticut is known for having the best pizza in the country down at Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napolitana in New Haven. They are famous for the white clam pizza. While I've never been to Frank Pepe, I did make it over to Mystic, Connecticut to have a slice at the famed Mystic Pizza. I wouldn't rank the pizza as the best in the world, but if you're in the area, it's a necessary stop. The location became famous due to the movie Mystic Pizza starring Julia Roberts. It's also one of the earliest movies where Matt Damon played a role. Most people don't know that Mystic Pizza was originally called Ted's Pizza. Amy Jones wrote the story about Mystic Pizza when she was visiting the town of Mystic for the summer. After visiting Mystic, I can relate to her fondness for the town and the area. The movie wasn't actually filmed in Mystic Pizza, but the set was created to look like the original location in Connecticut. 20 minutes away from Mystic is North Stonington, Connecticut, the home of Jonathan Edwards. North Stonington is a small town with only about 5,500 residents. It was originally part of the town of Stonington, but the town split in two in 1806. The original name of the town after the split was Jefferson, but the General Assembly of the town elected to go with the name North Stonington. North Stonington Village is listed on the National Registrar of Historic Places as there are more than 58 historic structures in the area. Jonathan Edwards Winery is a popular destination on the Connecticut Wine Trail. In fact, they are a regular participant in the annual Winter Wine Trail event. The winery was established by the father and son duo of Bob and Jonathan Edwards. Jonathan received his wine education from the well-known wine program at UC Davis. The winery has 20 acres of estate vineyards in Connecticut. The estate vineyards focus on varietals including Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Gewürztraminer, and Cabernet Franc. In addition to the estate grapes from Connecticut, Jonathan Edwards has several leases with vineyards in California to augment its wine production and had its first harvest in Napa in 2000. All the wines are made on site in Connecticut. Jonathan Edwards is a licensed Connecticut farm winery, meaning that at least 25% of its wine must come from Connecticut grapes. Jonathan Edwards, and this is their Estate Chardonnay. They actually have 2 grapes here on the estate that they're currently pouring. One's a Chardonnay, the other one's Cab Franc, which we'll actually try here in a minute. They do augment here with a lot of grapes just because they have to. It's a popular place. But this Chardonnay, they put on neutral oak, half of it fermented on neutral oak. The other half is fermented on steel, and then they put it in neutral oak for 18 months. It's got just a hint of that yogurty butteriness, but not anything remotely powerful. It's got a lot of vanilla, a lot of currant. Actually, it's got like a pear, Bartlett pear type of smell. It actually is a beautiful, beautiful pour. I'm gonna taste it right now. Oh yeah, the pear comes through. It's like a caramely pear, really nice bright pear. Got a little bit of salinity in there, a little bit of caramel. That is a crisp, clean Chardonnay. The oak is almost not noticeable at all, which is what I like. So this Chardonnay, well done. So Jonathan Edwards has laid this venue out perfectly. There's vineyards surrounding the actual tasting area, but the tasting area is enormous. There's picnic tables all over the property. There's a big tent right over here where they're gonna hold a concert actually this weekend. I'm told it's a big concert. There's patio on the backside, the colonial style tasting room, which is gorgeous. There's also another patio out front. They told us just to walk through the vineyards, make ourselves at home. It's really just a nice, welcoming venue. Super excited to be here. This is the Jonathan Edwards Estate Cab Franc. Cab Franc is one of my favorite grapes. This is definitely a different Cab Franc. Of course, I'm in Connecticut. I'm used to the California or the French Cab Franc. This is a really light version. The color it's almost see-through. It's almost like one of those light Napa or more like a Willamette Pinot Noir in regards to color. And it comes off very, very much with red fruit, a lot of pepper, a lot of cardamom, and a little bit of tobacco there. It's really nice smell, really good. Let's see how it is on the palate. Oh yeah, that is an easy drinking Cab Franc table wine. Not my typical I'd pour with barbecue, which Cab Franc is one of my favorites with barbecue, but this is more like a table Cab Franc. Absolutely delicious. Put this on the table. You could make this your Pinot Noir replacement for one night for something different. Really like it. That French American oak blend that they use really comes through. You get a little more of those cinnamon and dill type flavors when you taste it. Not so much on the nose, but more on the palate. Overall, just a great wine, quality wine. Just finished our wine tasting here at Jonathan Edwards. What an amazing venue. Look at the greenery around me. This is a beautiful place. Melanie walked us through the wine. She's very, very knowledgeable. She's got her WSET knowledge down. We actually really enjoyed the two estate wines, the Chardonnay and the Cab Franc. The Cab Franc is a winner for a red table wine. I hope you get to try it sometime. Driving through North Stonington was incredible. Cute little town of 5,000 people with a little brewery right on the bridge. Might have to give that a go sometime. So for now, I'll say goodbye, but you can find me in the meantime on cowboysom.com, or I'm on the Vine Gypsy app. I'm the Cowboy Som. That's where you'll find all my wine tasting notes and my reviews. You'll also see me on Instagram at cowboy_som. I hope I get to see you somewhere on the wine trail.